What's up, you guys, and thank you for tuning in to another video with the Fat Gay. My name's Isaac, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the thing we all love, and that's finishing a 60-minute gym session at Orangetheory with like 3 splat points. Don't nobody got time for that. Okay, you guys. So it's morning. I've got my coffee. I love my coffee, okay? But yesterday, I went to a 9:30 class, and you guys, I finished the class with pulling up the app, because you know, you gotta have receipts. Please hold while your call is being forwarded to the automated voicemail. Ready? I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but one splat point. One splat point, you guys. When I tell you that I was mad, like mad. And yes, this has happened to me in the past. But I realized that I'm doing something wrong, because ain't no way that I just put in 60 minutes of work and only came out with 1 splat point. So here's what I've been doing wrong. Here's how to fix it. And here is how to have a come to Jesus moment with yourself, because you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. Let's get into it. So first tip, numero uno, which I've talked about in previous videos, but this one's specifically for you, my low splatters, my splatty make not splattersons, okay? Get your heart rate monitor recalibrated. Now, granted, you can only have a recalibration of your heart monitor once you've done 20 classes. So for those of you that are just joining, I'm so sorry, but you gotta go just a little bit more and get it recalibrated. What this does is it takes what are your normal highs. So what is your normal heart rate that you max out at, and then how does that compare with what you're doing and what your ranges are. So they basically adjust your ranges, so it's a little easier for you to get into your orange and red zones. You're still putting the pressure, you're still putting in the work, it's just a little bit more personalized to your body. Next one, the one that we don't want to talk about, the one that is kind of like that no fun section, and that is up your base pace. If you recognize that you're not getting into the orange and red zones in an all out, in a 1 minute all out, in a push, you're not pushing yourself hard enough. And you guys, anybody know this more than I do, because I hate the treadmill. Hate it, double hate, super hate the treadmill. I hate it, it's not for me. But I recognized this a few weeks ago, and I decided that, you know what, it's time to start running my all outs. But that wasn't enough. I also need to recognize that my base pace, I got used to it. It wasn't as hard for me anymore. So I needed to up it. So, up your base pace. If you feel like you're not struggling the way you should, then it means that you're not working out as much as you should. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna be fun, and I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, because y'all know that I'm the first one to tell you that I hate the treadmill. But you may need to do it. Another thing, if you recognize that on the weight floor, you're constantly in the blue or the green, okay, blue, okay. But if you're in the gray, something ain't right, okay? Now, if you just came off of an intense tread block and you're doing burpees, or you're doing goblet squats, or any other type of treacherous torture names that they have selected for the weight floor, you may need to look at your weights, okay? It may be time to put those 15-pound, dumbbells down and pick up, are they called dumbbells? I think they're called dumbbells. The things, the little stick with the weight on either side, that's what I'm talking about. It may be time to pick up a 20-pound or a 25-pound weight. Just the other day, my coach, I was doing, I think they were goblet squats, and she comes, she's like, Journey's like tiny, like she's like this big, but she will lay you out, okay? She's no joke. And she comes over here with a 40-pound dumbbell and is like, here. And I'm like, who's this for? And she's like, that's for you. I'm like, no, it's not, mama. You better put that back, because that's not for me. And she just walked away, leaving me with a 40-pound dumbbell. And guess who did the goblet squats with 40-pound dumbbell? I did. And I think that's the exercise. It's the one where you do the sit-up on the bench, and then you grab the thing and you jump, or you squat, or whatever. That one. And woo, it was tough, but I did it. I did it. Here's another one that I didn't think about, especially for those of us that are on the heavier side, the fluffier side, the bigger size, the more to offer society size. You ready for this? Update your weight. Now, I'll be the first one to tell you that I bought my own little in-body scan, thing, which I'll put a link in the description box below because it's fantastic. But I don't want to get weighed at the gym. That's okay. You don't have to weigh yourself at the gym in order to update your weight that they have on file. So to kind of put this in perspective, if you update your weight, it's going to affect the ranges that they have on file for your max heart rate. As you lose weight, it's going to be harder for you to elevate your heart rate into a certain zone. And I didn't know that. So there had been like 50 pounds since my last update, and I hadn't done that update on there. Yeah, it's a little bit of a preview of how much I've lost, but I have a video coming specifically about the number, and we'll get into that probably next week. But I digress. Get your heart rate monitor recalibrated, up your base pace, pick up heavier weights, and update the weight that you have on file. And the last one I'm going to say, and I know that people probably are going to be like, really, Isaac, you're seriously going to say this? But you know what? I'm going to say it. And I struggle with this the most. Now, I've gotten into a place now where probably 98% of my tread block, I'm doing this, but I wasn't at first. And that's going to be to pump your arms. If you are a power walker, you need to pump it like your life depends on it. Okay, pump it like you're pumping breast milk for a newborn baby. I don't know if I should say that, but we'll see if it makes it into the edit. Anyway, so in that situation, go ahead, make sure you're pumping your arms. You're not holding onto the rails on the treadmill, even when you're at a 12% incline and you feel like you're about to die and go flying off into the glass. Don't do it. Let go. Adjust your incline if you need to. Adjust your speed if you need to in order to feel safe and to be in control. And pump your arms. It's going to keep your body going. It's going to keep your core engaged. I don't know. That's what they say. I don't really know what that means, but that's what you're supposed to do. Okay? And it's going to make a difference. If you're right there at like that 83, 82%, it'll bump you into that 84% and get you into the zone that you need to be to get your splat points. So do it, get it done, and make it happen. But there's one more thing I want to tell you before you go. You ready? You listening? You hear me? You don't have to beat yourself up if you leave the gym with less than 12 splat points. That's the goal. That's going to get you the afterburn. That is what we need to aspire to, 100%. But guess what? You got up, you got off the couch, you left Netflix even though you didn't want to. Okay? You took those 60 minutes, you gave it to yourself, and you pushed and you worked hard. And that is important. You're trying, you're keeping it up, you're going, doing what you need to do, and you're making it happen. That's what matters, okay? Not how many splat points you have. I'm drinking my coffee because I realize I'm a little bit of a hypocrite when I say that, because if I walk out with one, I'm really upset. But we have to remember that the number is not what matters. What matters is the fact that we're going in and we're giving our all. What I'm saying is if our splat points aren't matching what we want them, then the reality is that we're probably not giving it our all and we need to make some adjustments. That's okay, it happens. But don't let your splat points be a deterring factor from you getting into the gym, because that's the opposite of what we want to happen. We want to stay consistent and we want to make sure we're pushing it. And last but not least, you guys, before I bid you adieu, a farewell, recognize that you have coaches there that are to help you. You have the front desk there that's supposed to help you. They know about these things. Have these conversations with them. If I hadn't had that conversation with the manager at my studio, she wouldn't have asked me if I'd updated my weight. Because I had not. All right? And that's something that's going to make a huge difference. So get in there, get it done, get that burn life going, and keep it up. Don't let yourself get discouraged. Don't let the numbers stop you. That's not what matters. What matters is that you're putting in the work. And as long as you keep the work up, everything else will fall into place. All right, you guys, that's it for today. Just a little come to Jesus, a little word of encouragement, a little you can do it, keep on going, don't stop till you're back into it. Okay? We got this. Get it done. I hope you have a great, great day. And I post new videos twice a week, usually on Mondays and Thursdays, but I can't make any promises. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any recommendations of content that you would like to see me do in the future, let me know in the comment section below. If you've had issues with your splat points, tell me about it. I want to hear it. Let's commiserate. And then tell me what you did to resolve it. How'd you get over it? How'd you get past it? What made a change? Look forward to having that conversation with you in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button on the way out. My name's Isaac, and that's it for today. Peace. That was lame. I meant to say ciao or bye, not peace. You know, like if I'm in high school or something. You know what I mean. Bye. Go away. Go. Oh, you want to stay? You want to have coffee conmigo? Pues okay, well, let's have some coffee. It's really weird not having coffee with like the person next to me while I'm... Yeah, okay.